Boruto's story has officially begun and everyone is excited for this. The insane plot twist that happens in this chapter has to be up there in all of anime and manga because what happens in this chapter is absolutely crazy. But before we start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe because we are so close to 400 subscribers. So if you can just subscribe, hit that red button and turn on notifications as well, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, make sure you guys follow my Twitter link in the description. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Boruto manga, you would know that these last few chapters have all been Boruto's prophecy coming true. The recent events of the Boruto manga have all been setups to what happens on that first page of the Boruto manga. With the recent events of Boruto chapter 79, it's safe to assume that Naruto won't begin unsealed anytime soon, and the life of his son Boruto Uzumaki will continue to get worse. Now, back in 2017, when the Boruto manga was first published, we saw basically the entire Shinobi world destroyed. Well, not the entire Shinobi world, just Konoha. But with the information that we have now, it's safe to assume that everything was destroyed, not just Konoha. But since 2017, we have finally gotten the answers to all the questions that we've been asking since that first chapter. Well, obviously not all, because with every answer that we get, there's always a bunch of questions that follow up, such as what happened to Code, Ada, and Damon, why does Boruto have Sasuke's cloak, and most importantly, what happened to Team 7? Well, by what happened to Team 7, I mean what happened to Sarada and Mitsuki. Because I think out of all the Team 7 members, Mitsuki would be the one to die first, simply for the fact that they've been hinting at Mitsuki's death for the longest, with him not being able to use Sage Mode without damn near dying, and with him being an artificial human, I definitely think he would be the first one to die out of all the Team 7 members. But with Boruto's story officially beginning, I am definitely excited for what's to come in the future. Now, the reason why I say Boruto's story has officially begun because back in chapter 1, Boruto did say the early part of his story was him and Naruto's story. And with Naruto getting sealed away, it's clear as day that we are exiting the part of the story where it's both Naruto's and Boruto's story. Now, what to expect from beyond this point, I think we have a pretty good understanding on what's going to happen after this. Now, one thing everyone should expect is Naruto being sealed away for the entirety of the time skip. Now, the reason I say this is although Naruto is the most famous character in the entire manga, he was definitely holding back the Boruto story, which is definitely the reason why he got nerfed in the first place. Because with Naruto having Kurama at his disposal, it basically made every threat non-existent, and you really didn't feel the sense of urgency that you are feeling now in the Boruto manga. Because right around now that Naruto has been sealed away, the urgency in the story has definitely went up 10 times more than the Kara arc. Now, in the Kara arc, the only threats were Momoshiki and Ishiki. Those were the only two real threats. But now in this current arc, the real threats are Kaoki, Code, Ada, Amato, and Damon. And we also can't forget about the Chad Momoshiki. Now, without Naruto being the mix of all these threats, the Boruto story is about to get even crazier. And I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Naruto gets unsealed at the end of the series. It's looking like that's the end goal for the writers, to have Naruto sealed away until the end of the series. Now, another thing you can expect is Amato reviving Momoshiki. Now, this might be a far-fetched theory, and I know this might sound crazy, but Amato might definitely be the one to revive Momoshiki after all, due to the recent events of Ada reversing Boruto and Kaoki's roles. Now, assuming Amato didn't have a trump card for this, he definitely should be under the influence that Boruto and Kaoki have switched lives. And with Boruto and Kaoki switching lives, Amato is going to think that Boruto has Ishiki's karma and has the karma seal that is going to revive Akabi, his daughter, when in reality it's going to be Momoshiki that he revives. But this theory can easily be debunked due to the fact that Boruto knows the truth and that he has Momoshiki's karma. Now, this really all depends if Amato is affected by this, which he most likely is since he was in love with Ada as well. Now, if he is affected by this, you can definitely expect Amato to revive Momoshiki through Boruto. And honestly, that would be a great plot twist if Amato was the one to revive Momoshiki. And it would truly mean that Amato's daughter is officially dead and like she cannot come back if he revives Momoshiki instead of her. I can definitely see some character development in Amato if he revives Momoshiki instead of his daughter. And that could honestly explain why Boruto isn't taken over by Momoshiki in the time skip. But then again, if that were to happen and Momoshiki revives and they kill Momoshiki, Why does Kaoki want to still kill Boruto or send him to the place where he sent Naruto? There's a lot of holes in this theory, so that's why I say keep this theory on the back burner, but definitely don't be surprised if this plot twist occurs. Now, another thing we should all be expecting is Boruto versus Sasuke, or in other words, Borushiki versus Sasuke. Every time Borushiki has been unleashed, he's always wanted to kill Naruto or Sasuke. Now, back in the Ishiki fight, Momoshiki literally stabbed out Sasuke's Rinnegan. And even during the Code fight, Momoshiki even decided to help Code out and try to kill Naruto himself. So what I'm saying is Borushiki versus Sasuke is definitely going to happen very soon. Well, not very soon, but definitely during the time skip. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it happens before the time skip as well, due to the fact that Boruto's time skip design is Sasuke's cloak and his sword and his headband. But we already know why he has Sasuke's headband. We just don't know the reason why he has Sasuke's cloak and sword. My guess is that Momoshiki killed Sasuke, and that's my final guess on why he has Sasuke's cloak and sword. Something that we should all expect to happen is Boruto's Jogan finally popping up in the manga. I definitely think that Boruto's Jogan is coming very soon, like rapidly fast, due to the fact that everything is starting to finally come together. I do think that the Jogan is finally on his way to reveal itself in the manga. With Boruto losing it all, the Jogan will be his star of hope. It will be the key to everyone remembering who he is and who he was as a person. But we're still going to have to see how the Jogan actually makes its way into the series, because Boruto getting the Jogan is definitely going to even things out between him and Kaoki, as Kaoki has Ishiki's dojutsu. And I have a strong feeling that the Jogan is going to be Shibai's dojutsu. Another thing that we should all be expecting is Kaoki eventually betraying Ada. Now, I definitely see this happening, as I don't see Kaoki and Ada basically lasting long at all. And if they do, it's going to be your typical toxic shonen relationship, where one person in the relationship is being used for someone else's own gain. Now, this can be the case for both of them, as Kaoki can betray Ada and Ada can betray Kaoki. A betrayal is definitely in the rise of Kaoki and Ada's relationship. But with all that being said, Boruto Part 2 will definitely be a crazy time skip. The stakes in the series are currently at the highest they've ever been, and I definitely can't wait for everything to unfold. But yeah, now we finally reached the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and also follow my Twitter link in the description. And also give me some video suggestions in the comment section. And I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm consistent this year, so no more breaks. I'm definitely going full speed ahead. But yeah, this is the end of the video, and I'm out. Peace.